I'm out here with my Bixler glider, and I'm about to mate in the plane with this camera mount that I built for my GoPro. Right now, if you look closely, you can see there's no GoPro in it. That's because I substituted it with some washers and some foam that was about the same weight, so that I could test it without risking putting the camera up in the plane. I just hope I got it balanced right, and you know, I don't have any problems with pitch. So once I get it up here, I'll just have to be ready to adjust my trim, probably in my elevator. Be sure to check out my other video where I show you how to mount this, put this GoPro mount on your plane. There's some really simple instructions, something easy that you can do to mount it yourself. Wow, it's flying really pretty well. No major problems. Might be a little bit. Wow, that flew very well for the maiden flight. The only thing I noticed was that my mount was a little bit too loose here. Need to tighten that up. Probably might want to use a screwdriver on that. It doesn't seem like it's going to stay. See if I can get the angle just about right where I want it. Okay, time to try the real thing. Okay guys, as you can see now, I got that GoPro in there, and I'm gonna start this thing up and see if I can fly with it. Not expecting any differences because I had the same weight before. Just gonna power this guy on here. I'm gonna fly in mode 3. Now one thing that I noticed, and I don't think this is very obvious, is that not all of the picture modes with the GoPro are wide angle. You might want to go up to the highest resolution, the 1080p resolution, but if you test some of the video from it, you find out quickly that it's not the wide angle view at 1080p. So just keep that in mind. I actually suggest you take the camera, put it on the plane where you're going to be doing your video, and just take a few sample videos and see what the view looks like. Maybe move the camera up or down, you know, forward, backwards, see what gives you the best view. You might be surprised at what you find. So that's about it. So let's go ahead and try this out. Okay, I got the video going on this thing. So here we go. We should be recording at 720p at the wide angle resolution. This is mode 3, so this is 60 frames per second. Keep in mind that YouTube only does up to 30 frames per second. So even though you might record in 60, you're not really getting that with YouTube. At least as of 2011, they only support 30 frames per second. So it's enough talk. Let's get this thing in the air. Let's get some video. See what we can see. want to try to get some shots higher. Right now the sun is behind some clouds, so I'm not going to have the best lighting, not the ideal lighting, but we're just testing its light mostly. One thing that that I've noticed by looking at some of my other videos is you want to try to use your rudder when you're turning. If your plane has a rudder, it's better to use that when you're doing video because you'll get a nice smoother video. Do a little bit of rudder, and if you have to, counter with your ailerons. You get a much better, much smoother picture. Try to limit how much turning you do. If you need to, put a gyro on the roll axis so that you can just keep a real straight, level picture. Doing really well. Trying to keep that guy straight as I can, keep that nose nice and straight. If I can try out some of the other video modes, see what I can do with that. By the way, this Bixler glider is a really nice glider. Or if you get this one on the Sky Surfer, it's a clone of that. Same exact body style as the Sky Surfer version 1. It's a very nice flying plane. I like it because it's got ailerons, rudder, and elevator. You get all those surfaces, and then it's got plenty of room in the body cavity. Plane was heading right towards me and I wasn't ready to catch it, so I had to dive it a little bit into the grass, but that's okay. There's plenty of soft grass here. So I thought that was a pretty good flight, so now it's time to stop this and change the video mode to something else. I noticed that it looks like the lens is a little bit wet from landing on the grass, so I'm going to have to dry it off too. Okay, so we're going to try R5, which is the 1080p resolution. So this is not as wide of an angle. This is only 127 degrees, I believe. So we're going to get more of a forward-facing view. But from when I tested it, you won't get the part of the fuselage, and we won't get the nose showing up like we did with the 170 degree view, which was from R3 720p. Okay, so that looks pretty good. By the way, I have a little streamer on there to help give it a little bit of drag, to slow it down, but also to help me with direction, help me determine which direction the plane's going in. I recommend this if you're a beginner, if you're just learning to fly, it'll really help with orientation. Okay. I got that camera on there. Have it at mode 5, which is 1080p, and this is going to be less, narrower angle than before. This is only 127 degrees, and you're going to notice that you're not going to see, at least when I tested it, I did not see the nose in the video. because it's more of a narrow view. So we're going to put it up with this and just see what kind of video we get. You can see the sun is starting to come out from behind the clouds, so hopefully we'll get some better lighting. Here we go. Flies good. I think just test out the video and see how it works. Good shots. And I probably should run it 220, but still testing this out. Get that plane up there in the air and do what we can do. Really getting it up there. My biggest challenge is keeping the plane straight. I always want to keep turning it, and I need to try to really focus on keeping it straight, level. I think having the gyro on there would help. I had a gyro on this at one point, but I took it off. Having a good gyro makes a difference too. There's one by Fox Tech that you can get. It's $128. Really nice gyro, and it actually has an accelerometer on it also, but I've seen some reviews of it. Flight tested a review of it, and it just looked really nice and stable. It's a little expensive at $128 though, but might be worth it. Slow this plane down and try to keep it as straight as I can. Probably going into the sun at this point, but that's okay. We'll see what the video looks like. Remember to use your rudder to do your turns. Keep that plane stable. wind out here, maybe 1 or 2 miles an hour, that's it. Otherwise, it's a good day to bait in this thing with the camera. Hey, you guys who are looking for a good place to fly, one thing I suggest you do is to just take actually just go on Google Maps and just take a survey of the area and see what open spaces you'll find. You'll actually be surprised. You know, I found some places like the movie theater parking lot. You know, it's a good place because mostly during the day you just don't have anybody there. And you know, I found this field behind a big department store here. So especially if you're in an area where space is limited, you'll be surprised what you can find. Try a little flyby here. Hopefully I won't crash it. Oh no, I crashed it into a tree. Doesn't look like it really damaged it or anything, but gotta go check it out. Okay, after landing into the tree, the lens is probably a little bit dirty, a little bit wet at least, but everything out here. Looks like everything's working. Looks like all my control surfaces are still working. So. Okay guys, well I hope you enjoyed that. Hope this mount could be useful to you. Thanks for watching.